We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight again to find support here at 394, fighting to get back above 395. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator since 8:35 a.m. and from that moment forward, the outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there towards the bell. After the bell, the outflows crossed again to the downside once again. Pure weakness on 42 vision, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY in a tight consolidation, trying to use 394 as support and trying to go ahead and find strength to get back up above 400 and towards 403. That is a key resistance level here, and the key support is 394. If that gets broken through, we need to break down what's going on here in the charts with the inflow versus outflow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord and our 42 vision indicators. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bear indicator since 8:15 a.m. and from that moment forward, the outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, into the bell and after the bell, and put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY doing a complete transition since November 9th back here from the dip area of white with red borders into bright green on the 10th, and for the last several days continuing to hit rip areas. And in the last several videos, I've talked about how eventually we could start to see a transition back down because 42 vision allows us to see the dips from the rips and the rips from the dips. If it's your first time here in the channel, that's what it shows us here, from white with red borders to a complete transition of bright green. And so far, it's transitioned back down here, but it has not completed just yet the dip, right? It's only up to red bars. Does it guarantee that it has to go towards white with red borders? No, but something to watch as we've left the dip area behind, and this rip area is now going into weakness to approach a new dip area, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the bull and bear indicators in the inflow versus outflow, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the inflow versus outflow, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So you could see that we left that dip area behind here. We're now in the rip areas, but it's been transitioning for the last several days back down towards red bars. It hasn't hit a dip area of extreme weakness just yet of white with red borders, but since it's down here, the weaker this gets, the higher the possibility, right? So something to keep in mind. And you can see the full transition there from bright green to dark green with red borders to red bars. And the last point will be a white with red border. Whether it happens or not, it's something to watch. It could find support here, and that's why we have the inflow versus outflow here to show us why the weakness continues or why it's ending, right? And right now in this situation, we're under a bear indicator since yesterday up here at 399. Anything below that or any rejection around that area is a rejection of resistance and weakness, as well as we have here the outflows dominating since yesterday, and today it's been below it. So anything below the midpoint is weakness, even if it turns green, because the outflows are outweighing the inflows. And when the outflows outweigh the inflows, the direction is going even lower, right? So right now the SPY is fighting to stay at that support of 394, but it's not only happening here on the 30-minute. You could see in the volatility of the 15-minute, the outflows dominated all day. Now this is a very pivotal level here as the inflows have picked up, but we're still under a bear indicator, no bull indicator just yet. I'm going to be watching that for tomorrow if these inflows could continue to pick up and pull away from the midpoint, or if they reject and go right back down, because the 30-minute is still below. Now, if the 15-minute crosses back up, it could eventually start to pull this up with it, and it's going to be important to watch if it could cross the midpoint or even get close to it. But on the bigger picture, on the 1 hour, we've been watching this as well. The outflows have been dominating, but today, towards the end of the day, going into the aftermarket hours, the inflows have picked up, but they have not crossed the midpoint just yet, guys. This is going to be crucial and critical to watch, because if these inflows cross back over, then the 30-minute could start to show some strength here, crossing back up as well, and on the 15-minute within the volatility. I'm going to be watching that very, very carefully here going into tomorrow, and let's talk about the key supports and resistance that I'm going to be watching. So the first support is 394. Anything below that, the next support is down here towards 390. And if 390 gets broken through, I also have a support down here to watch of 385. Those are the key levels to the downside if volatility continues to persist in that direction. Because if you really look at this, you could see it's been consolidating here in a sideways action. But for the last several days, it has been going slowly downwards. If it can break back out to the upside, it could stop it, and then it has to retest those highs up here of the recent resistance, or test the support and break below it, where it could actually start to continue going in this channel. So that's going to be critical as well going into the rest of this week in the next few days. But let's talk about resistance to the upside. So the first resistance level is 397. Above that is 400, guys. 397, then 400. And if 400 can be used as support and use that staircase effect, it can bounce off of it, continue upwards, and retest 403. That's going to be critical, and a cancellation here of this bear indicator as well. And if these inflows can cross back up to the upside with full strength here going into tomorrow and the rest of this week, guys. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And let's make some money. We'll see you in the next one.